ASMR Backrooms video. This shady gray is a really bizarre part of the world of the Backrooms. And the Backrooms is a fictional world where you end up if you happen to no clip out of reality. A place that may consist of either random yellow rooms, all the way to places that have weird characteristics, indoors or outdoors. So this video is actually going to be part 1 of a mini sub-series that I will cover all the futures of the shady gray. So enjoy. So the shady gray are a set of unstable sublevels, 8 of them, that are all extremely rare and very, very hard to get to. The levels consists of black and white, grayscale, unstable environments that only few are able to withstand their surroundings. I am not going to go too deep into the lore of these levels, but in general, they each have a common characteristic. These levels are grayscale. Grayscale in nature, as you may have guessed it. The levels are unstable, with the levels becoming more weird than the previous. The levels, 8 of them. There's 8, and they are named from the first one. Level 00, 11, 22, 33, 44, Lost Hope, Too Far, and The End. Note that the first 4 levels are not to be confused with the first few levels of the Backrooms. In this video, I will go over level 00 to begin this sub-series. So level 00, the first level of the shady gray, is the safest, in quotes, and most stable level. I put it in quotes, the safest, because you'll see why. This is the only level that you can traverse without any sort of severe danger, as long as you get out before night, which I'll explain later. The level itself appears to be a jungle, wood-like area with a black and white effect that the shady gray levels all hold. So it looks like a forest, except it's black and white. You can picture yourself inside this forest with trees all around you. And the trees themselves are often glitched without each other. But aside of that, the level is mostly stable. So yeah, it's stable, but try not to touch any glitched trees, or else you might be part of the glitched world. When you enter the shady gray, you will wake up in a gray shack within level 00. After exiting the shack, there is a sign on the door of the shack that simply says 00. That is how the name of the sublevels was named. That's how they got their name. So imagine yourself in a hypothetical situation where you end up here in a black and white forest. At first, you may want to try getting out out of here in the first place. But however, it is not as easy as you think. You may first think about using the sun as a tool to help guide you out. Where the sun always rises in the east and sets in the west. And you may use that to find a reference on where you come from or where you're supposed to go if you want to go back and retrace your steps. But in this case, it is not as you may think. The day and night cycle does not function the same way as it functions in real life. Yes, indeed, this level has a 12-hour day-night cycle. However, it is extremely difficult from the normal 24 hours. Instead of slowly fading into day and night with the sun setting and the sun rising, the sky instantly changes from day to night, or vice versa, without any warning. It is like you being in a room and the lights switch off at the stroke of midnight, like you turn off the light switch and the room is instantly dark. The only way to tell when it is going to turn day or night is from a clock within the shack you wake up in. The clock will be normal during the day and begin on 12. It will slowly tick at the same speed as a normal clock, like in real life. When the level goes into the night state, the clock will grow and will keep going like this once again until once again hitting 12, when it will become day-night, daylight, and that process repeats. So while the level may be completely safe, it is not in fact completely safe. It is not entirely true. Yes, you are safe, but only during the day. So in the daytime, you are safe, like you would have in real life. Like nothing, no imminent danger, and just like a normal day walking inside a forest. So you may want to chill out and enjoy as much as you can. But yeah, if you do enjoy, there is a risk, because your main focus is to try and get the hell out of this level. Because if you don't, you are gonna be in big trouble once night falls. So, in the day, there are no entities. But at night, the level becomes ridiculously dangerous. Any natural light that was previously in the level will immediately disappear, and the level will become pitch black to the point where you cannot even see your head in front of your face, your palm of your hand. So you will not know. It's just pitch black whether you put your hand in front or not. It's like a complete blindfold. Any tools you bring, such as a flashlight, will not work here due to the black and white effect. The entities in question are unknown due to the night state of level 0 being totally devoid of night. The only confirmed entity in this section are the howlers. So once, in the worst case scenario, once the lights turned off and you found yourself in pitch black, you can try and move around and walk away and run, and try not to stumble, or else you will just become perished. But either way, you will may not survive, because if you hear any howlers howl, it's game over. So, before that happens, you will want to survive and get the hell out of here. So during the day, you can find almond water lakes, rivers, and waterfalls. However, at night, the almond water suddenly turns into liquid pain, quote unquote, until daytime, when it becomes almond water again. Even if you bottle it up and take it away from the source, it will still become liquid pain. At night, due to this, it is heavily not recommended that you drink any almond water in this level, because if you do, your body will suffer when night strikes. So, due to this, it is heavily critical that you leave this level as fast as you can, and it's not recommended that you reside in this level during the night, as there is a way to leave this sublevel. To exit this level, you have to find a branch from a gray tree and draw a star shape in the ground. Once you finish the star, you will fall beneath your feet through the ground, and only then you will end up in the next sublevel of this shady gray, called level 1-1, the next sublevel that I will cover in part 2 of this sub-series. So this is the first sublevel. I am not sure how many parts will this series become, as there are 8 levels, but some levels don't contain enough information that's worthy for one video, and in some videos I will cover multiple levels for it to be long enough. So there will not be 8 levels for sure, but there will be more than, let's say, 3 parts of this sub-series, ASMR Backrooms. So this is level 1-1 of this Shady Gray, one of the many 8 levels of black and white sublevels of the Shady Gray, and I hope that you have gotten your tingles. I make ASMR formatted videos for your tingles, from coding to gaming to spitting out random facts of the Backrooms. And don't forget to look for the glass of almond water hidden throughout the video. If you did, comment down below the timestamp. And stay tuned for the next video, and peace out.